Hello, everyone. My name is Chad, and welcome to another What If video. In today's video, I am gonna make a what if Moo Moo, not Momo, Moo Moo was in My Hero Academia. This made up character resembles a certain character from the from One Piece. I was talking about this guy right here. So, because he ate the ox fruit and he became like this, like a bison or a fool thing. So that's the reason why he got created. But so he is more bulky thing I was trying to do. So he's basically, yeah. But he has a sister, actually. Yeah, her. Because I was trying to go for, like, a it closely resembles the ones that are on his forehead thing. So he could transform into a bull or a hybrid or minotaur, basically, or a human at will. So yeah. So it's basically. So let's begin. But he's not just ordinary cow. He's a immortal cow, so he can never die. Hey, he can only change about the same. So yeah, so he's basically not every day, but he sure does. So now let's begin. Her with her family was like trying to, like, of course, when they were in the ER room, of course, so they both were born almost the exact same time, but same day. As a little, or at first they popped her out, and then they popped him out, but they didn't know that his power automatically transforms him into a little bull thing. So he was that, or he was smaller version, like size of a soda bottle. That's how small he was. As her parents decided to get rid of him because they didn't want a cow, and plus her father tells her mother that, are you cheating on me? Did you go on a farm and no? So yeah. So they got rid of him, not like putting him down but so they got like gave it to a farmer, like not Zuko's other, no. It's just some random farmer that looks like him, as he says, "Thank you, y'all." They want to take good care of him, as he had a family, and his mother, or no, his like little daughter, his own daughter, tells him that the like, can I see it? As they see, or she sees him, how small he is. He was the size of a Dr. Pepper bottle. The one Huns. Eh? Yeah. So then when he got older, like, let's say when he was 15, or let's say 14 years old, time skip. So he is a big boy, as his daughter, or not his daughter, the farmer's daughter asked him, or asked her father, to just try to walk it around. As, yeah, the when the when she took him to the fair thing, and so the fair got robbed after like 4 or 5 minutes. So yeah, as the bull, or they actually named him Moo Moo, because he wants to do that moo moo. Oh, moo. Ooh. Yeah, so there's probably a lot of puns for it, like move over. So yeah, he decides to go, or so they were all terrified as a as they see as he sees his own sister was gonna, and her family was gonna get killed. So he decides to break down the wall as and just charged right at him. Or actually, hold on, let me rephrase that. So he basically charged, as they're like, that cow's crazy. Then they see something's odd about this cow, as he became a minotaur, as he jumped right over the fence. Not breaks it, jumped over it, and smacked his giant hands against the villains, and like as he starts charging right at them. As yeah, or not at his family, but at the villains. As he starts talking like a human, that got everyone confused. Like, why is this bull talking normally? Like a human. So, yeah. As he. Is this a quirked animal? As one of them, they gave us a quirked animal? Too. So, yeah. And it was all over the news. As as the villains, they surrendered. As he's in control of his own body. As he turns back, or like he went back into his bull self. As he walks back to his family, tells them that, are you guys okay? As they're like, as she thinks it's awesome that they have a quirked animal. They never had one that like transforms into a as yeah. So they asked him to go. Don't you feel like going to the UA when you're at 15? As he nods his head up and down. Oh? Oh? So yeah. So he became, as his sister, or no, not his. Yeah, so the farmer's daughter tells him that he needs to look more human. So no, it's one whole year skipped. So they ended up 15 as he walks, or he actually helps around the farm a lot more. As he tells the farmer that he has the ability to transform into a human too. So, alright, I already seen your monstrous form and your cow form. So, or bull form. So, he transforms to a human that's so, like, perfect that, like, a perfect human. As, of course, he's trying to figure out, or like, the farmer's trying to figure out, I think this is just a human with an animal quirk. As he asks, as he says, I really don't know if I'm a human or a monster with a quirk thing. Because I remember in my, or before I was, or after I was born, or before I was born, as he had, or the farmer had a picture of him when he was just a size of a Dr. Pepper bottle. Yeah, I was born as him, but I really don't know anymore. As they're like saying, huh, as a farmer's like, yeah, you're pretty good at actually, as he goes, as now, because he was a cow, he still has that same name of Moo Moo. That's his name, Moo Moo. So yeah, not Momo, it's Moo Moo. Yeah. So the farmer's daughter tells Moo Moo, to go to UA with her. So they did, as he goes, as they have him wielding the most, because they were trying to lift up the biggest hammer in the world. Let me show you what I was referring to. It was so big that no one could even wield it. Just like this one, but imagine all of this part, like it got grown into a size of a, like, garbage, like, bin, trash bin, though. Like, basically bigger than its normal size. It's like if it was like zoomed in. That's how big and super long. So yeah, but here, let's go back. But he wields it like a hammer, so it made sense. Because usually bulls, or usually minotaurs, you see him sometimes wielding a weapon from other video games things. Like a smashing weapon thing. So yeah, when he goes to, like, UA, he wrote so perfectly that they even like, okay, now, and he was done way before everyone else even, like, started, or picking up a pencil. Yeah, so yeah, that's why his weapon is on his back. So yeah. So then, and sorry. So she ends up noticing something. Like, when she asked about her brother thing, her parents always says, your brother, after getting born, was way too, like, weak, and so that he died. And as yeah. So then when she saw his animal form, like he asked the farmer's daughter. I like how I went from like trying to scroll to her, yeah, but instead it was like to a Chaco, yeah. So she ends up laying ready for Robo Smasher stuff, as he says, "Heck yeah!" As he transforms into that, as he goes after the gate opens, he goes first as he beats down 1-pointers, 2-pointers, 3-pointers with his giant hammer in one hand and has the number 2 robot's shield home. He had so much fun. He went from being during that, so he became a literal bull and like smashes everything. And so yeah. Then yeah. So during all that time, the so yeah, time skip to about went through. I'm skipping the internship or no, like ball throw thing, because he got like infinity when he threw his ball, or yeah. So he between him and the farmer's daughter. The farmer's daughter looked like a Momo, who with brown hair. Like, yes, she was fused with Ochakos. Yeah. So, yeah, so then after that stuff, so, and plus I'm skipping the USJ because let's do a little bit. So during the ambush thing, he went toe to toe with the Nomu. Yeah. As he basically destroyed and the Nomu, who like tear its brain out, and it like died. So yeah, and then stuff happens like normally. So yeah. Sorry, I was itching my eye. So yeah, so they basically he was in the same class 1B or Class 1A as everyone else. But the only with a farmer's daughter that's yeah. You guys are probably gonna be like, what the heck is he talking about? So yeah, it was just weird. So then during after the sports festival thing, I'm skipping it because after that, they or her parents noticed that when they had a flashback as they get that weird vibe from him, but it reminded them of the cow, that little cow that's the size of a Dr. Pepper. Yeah. If it was laying on its side, so yeah. So then let's tell her the truth when she gets home, okay? Yeah. Because and actually one day one of them decided to go walk all the way to the like he was walking to the farm as one of the like her like father walks over as yeah, because they did the before I forgot to mention they already did the blood test once, but so they asked him if they could do the same blood test thing. So they did. He says sure. Or thing. And yeah, so they asked. So when they went to doctors, they got their blood testing done. And it was matching to their blood. Basically, like, yeah. So she basically, or no. So they basically asked him back. Because, as a farmer says, go right ahead. And, because he is, like, technically would be your son. That you just, like, abandoned, not sold, abandoned to us. So, yeah, abandoned him. As when he got to her house, when her mother saw him, as she runs up to him, gives him a hug, and tells him that I can't believe that you had a quirk already activated. Huh. Yeah. And before your own sister's quirk activated. It was actually the ability his real quirk was actually the memory erase. So he's basically, at first he didn't remember who his family was. Like during the, because when, yeah, over years. So yeah, as he kept a book before. So yeah. So that when she, or when they told her that her brother is actually still alive, he, really? As that got her attention. Yeah, you know that Moo Moo from the Class 1A? Yeah, the cow one? The the farmer's daughter always says, I'm a Moo Moo. Yeah, he is actually your brother. And can't wait to see him during school time. As they told, so they told him, or no, they told her, no need to, as he walks in, hey little sister, what's up? As she's all happy about it, because her brother, it was funny, honey. Like her, when they showed the picture of him, size of a Dr. Pepper, when it was like on its side. Yeah, she starts giggling, and so I'm skipping the, like, you like the internship and the camp arc. I'm doing a All for One versus All Might fight thing, as All for One had the upper hand, but All Might was down but not out. So he ends up getting saved by yours truly. Or he basically literally was there as he basically stops the All for One's attack, and like with a big shield thing, because his bull form, because when he realized that nanoparticles, like his, like All for One's beam attack, like kind of like what that is, yeah. So yeah, he basically stopped it with his own head, as he says, "You will not hurt my friends," and plus my favorite idol, as he starts charging at the All for One, as All for One says, you're a lonely farm animal. Time for you to die. As he stabs all or Moo Moo. No, but before he actually like used his like horns that are on top of his head and smashed right into All for One's chest, breaking every bone in his body. Not the Moo Moo, but All for One's. As he slams, or he basically, then he got pierced through the heart. And when he got removed, the All for One used Snatch Steel, so, but he tried to steal the, to mean a permanently animal, but he took Moo Moo's quirk, so that memory erase thing. So he got all his memories as he became, after he died thing, or he didn't die, but he was knocked unconscious. Now, the lonely farm animal is now out of the picture. Now it's time to deal with you. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. As he tried to, use that same attack, but then Moo Moo activated his full form thing, as he basically knocked All for One's spine and ripped it right out of his body, and ripped the quirk right out of his body. So basically, he had blood stains. So he remembers everything. So his own sister couldn't believe that he actually did that. As he walks over, are you guys okay? Yeah. But this is a new form for us. You surprised us, Bowie. Huh. Yeah. They're we're used to seeing you in the bull form, human form, or minotaur form. But this is a new form. Yeah, so plus he tells them that he's also a mortal cow, or Moo Moo. Don't forget that. As they're wait, so you're a mortal too? As they just everyone that heard him correctly was like, wait, so you're a mortal cow that can never die? Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, when his, when he walked back in his human form, plus he was buffed all the way. Like, he was more buffer than All Might in his buffed up form. As every single person, like, when Toga heard that he's a mortal cow that can never die, and, like, all of them, all the girls, except for his own sister, was, like, doing that. Everyone from Japan. And in this universe, Zuko was actually dating Ochako at the time. And the rest of them, yeah. So his own sister is like, I can't believe, like, you have like 4 forms things. You had your Minotaur looking thing, your normal bull one, and you had your human one, but you gained the new form. Huh. Yeah. So the so she's like, huh, no wonder why you're my brother. And plus you're immortal, so you can never die. Yeah. Let's test that theory. Just kidding. So yeah. So Redhead's like, that's so manly. Uh, you took that like hit from All for One's like attack, and you like dashed it out. Um, as because he had, and plus when he like retrieved that form, he kept the horns on his head, and but the rest of his body, like lower half, went back to normal legs. And yeah, so he's basically, we got yellow hair with horns. We got, like, basically they look like sharp things on top of her head. And you got Mina with her horns on top of her head. Then we have Moo Moo. Yeah. Not Momo. I kept saying Momo, but, or it's supposed to be Moo Moo. Yeah. So he basically literally saved, like, basically he he basically, like, he worked with, I'm skipping the dodgeball thing, and he basically, between, like, 3 people, Zuko, Mirio, and Moo or Moo. Yeah. So basically, the user of One for All, the guy that goes through walls, and we got a guy shapeshifts into a cow. As so she's like, huh, what is your plan gonna be? Well, I think they're just gonna probably put us against, like, this Overhaul character. Yeah, as they were talking about, like, what his missions would probably be, if I have to speculate. So yeah, so they were like, huh, it's too early to do that. So yeah, so Ares got saved, and Moo, who almost got crushed by a Overhaul's big hand, and yeah, all that stuff. So it went from being a small, like, cow size, or no, the when he was born, he was like a soda bottle. He, if it was laying on its side, yeah, that's how small he was. And then he gained, like, the other forms later. And so, yeah, and he, or no, his mother, or like her mother, found out about it. So, yeah, during this sports festival. So it's a pretty long time that him and his sister had to make up for. Like, basically, yeah. And he was, I'm trying to think if I should put Moo with, as, like, Momo, or the Mushroom Girl, or Maya, or I'll leave it up to you guys. So tell me in the comments below of which girl would be shipped with Moo. Yeah, if you wanted to see a picture, this is the one. I was trying to make it more accurate. So, yeah. So this is what you need. Okay? So, if you want me to give you some time, sure. But other than that, I'm and please do not add the comment says, "Oh, I'm gonna ship her with her own brother." That's just weird. Get a life, bro. Eh? So yeah. It's like asking someone's daughter to get married to their brother. Or like if Ochako, I would definitely ship Ochako with Zuko, because in the past I used to ship, and this is just a fill-in, so if you want to leave, just leave and go watch the video. So yeah. Okay? It used to be like I used to when before her, like when Zuko, or when that new like manga chapter thing, I used to like love I still love Toga no matter under what. But since they flippin' reject her ship thing, the like her ship with Zuko, and Zuko, I know that he tries to like be a hero more than being a person, but take it from my opinion, Ochako and Toga should be the ones that get married to Zuko. Not one or the other. Plus, I know that she tries to kill him, but I understand that deeply. So yeah. Other than that, catch you guys and girls later. And before we go, this I wouldn't ship because it's one. Where would their kid be? It's like I have this weird dream. Here, I'll do it in the next video.